Hey guys, make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on for more great content.
Who would you say is your biggest rival in CSGO? And like I mentioned before, you kind of played in all of the Swedish lineups. So you don't really have, if you're JW, you'll probably say NIP straight away or something like this. But because you've played on the Fnatic, you played on the Godsent, now you're an NIP, do you have a rival?
In my opinion, I don't really have like a rival. I really like the Fnatic guys. JW, Krims, and those are Brollan exist. Samuelsson, Grumpy. But overall, I think it has to be Fnatic, even though I played with them, I guess, just to the best Swedish team. And I know Fnatic has been a bit on top the last games, but I think with the future, I think we will contest them a lot.
The biggest rival I think is G2 at the moment, since they stepped up their game a lot, same to us, and we've just played against them really close, really often as well. I think they're a really good team.
I mean, this rivalry was created by people, I would say, and that must be with Kenny's in the, back in the days in Navi.
Yeah.
I think that was some kind of rivalry that everyone was like, yeah, Kenny's is the best one and stuff like this, but I mean, we beat them a lot of times. They beat us at the major in the final with G2. Was it G2? And I don't know. I don't remember. In Kultapoka. I don't remember actually. So yeah, I mean, that was kind of fun rivalry because it was always fun to play against him. He was very strong back then. Like, I'm not saying he's not strong now, but he was much better back then because it was. Like, he was hitting every single shot. He was
insane.
He was quick, fast, insane. Everything we can say. He was just, I would say, even the best sniper back then.
Biggest rival. I had plenty of rivals during my career, and I think one that I cherished the most was playing against Guardian. Back on the days in 2015 and 16, we had so many LG and SK versus Navi matches where both operators were being pretty important during the matches, and we had some very cool series to show off people.
There are like few players that have been at the top for a really long time. But if I'm thinking about the really beginning, I'm thinking about two core of teams, which is Astralis core and Fnatic core. I've played against them for 7 years now. Just the example, when we were envious in 2015, they were TSM. And we've beaten them all the time. We were always beating them, and now it's a bit different, obviously, with the Astralis era. So everything changed during the years. They got much better and all the stuff. So yeah, I feel like I've played against Olaf, Krims, GW, Fusha forever, and also Device, Xipnix, and Dupree. So yeah, those guys are a bit rivals. Forever.
I don't think I have a bigger rival. I think my rival is myself. I always need to beat myself, so it's kind of being hard those tournaments online. So I think for me, my biggest rival is myself. It's really hard to get the same hangry and the same hype when you play at home. So I'm just trying to fight against myself, just to be have the same routine, has the same power and hype to play at home.
If you look at when being in IGL in 1.6, usually with so many Swedish derbies, probably going to be Wally. I mean, Robin was up there, but I don't think he was really, he was more of wasn't really that strong of an IGL rather than, he was very good individually, right?
Yeah.
So for me it was Wally. Well, to be honest, if I look back through the years and the players that I never beat him, and it felt like, it was Ave, the North coach, or he was such a brilliant IGL in 1.6.
Was that when he was that the lineup MTW?
Yeah, MTW. Yeah.
Yep.
With Sonic and a lot of players people might recognize today, that the coach of Astralis, obviously. So I would probably say Ave. I don't think maybe this is because I kind of put him up in my head as this I usually have this ability to not put players into like, oh, they're godlike. I was always like, I can beat them. I always thought I was better. Like you pushed your ego when you're playing, but for some reason I just never could get around him.
And I would go for NIP when I was with Very Games and Titan back to 2013.
Yeah.
It was really amazing because it was the first time I was playing against legends like Betway and Forest. I was really young when I was following them back to 1.6. I was always already playing at top level. I was watching them. I was like 12 or 13, like something like that. So going to like some years after just playing against them, it was really exciting for me. It was like a dream coming true. And the best thing is like we had a really good relationship with them. It was really friendly, you know. Whoever like wins the game at the end, we were always both in finals, and whoever wins the final, like Kanda, for example, after the final, we'll pay the drinks for the other team, you know. It was this kind of stuff, and we were all chilling together and smiling and having fun. So it was a really good rivalry for sure. And for example, Betway at the moment is someone today I can call as a friend.